Hi, my name is Jung with the MBhealth Insurance Agency here in St. Louis, Missouri. Today I want to talk about important end-of-year details to maintain ACA insurance. So a lot of people ask me every year, do I have to call in and renew this with you, Dan? Will it roll over? Do I lose it? How should I be prepared going into the new year with the Affordable Care Act? So I tell them, first and foremost, it is not a requirement to use me or any consultant when it comes to your individual Affordable Care Act decisions. But rates change, plans change, out-of-pockets go up, deductibles could be different. You've got new plans that all of a sudden show up, some that are discontinued, and you get mapped to a product that you're not even aware of until maybe you start using it the next year. So I tell people all the time, it's important to be taking an eye and looking at that. Now, I check at the end of every application that they can use your taxes to renew this automatically every year. But I also tell folks our income is a projected number. So when I do somebody at the end of a year, it's talking about the next year's predicted income. And every year is very different. What if you have a job change? What if you're striking out on your own and your income could be drastically different? If you don't do something, you could be paying 3-4 times more than you need to. And that's why I do think it's one of the real important things to be reviewing it every year to make sure you're setting yourself up for the most advantageous spot for your premium, for your product, and even more so for your family, okay? The other one I get all the time, well, Dan, I don't want to owe anything back, or what if I owe something back? What's the penalty? Well, it's not a penalty per se. It's a truing up of what's called that tax credit or that premium tax credit, that subsidy, all right? People refer to it a couple different ways. That's based off the income that you and I predict. If we think next year is going to be $35,000, okay, and that gets us $400 a month off our premium. The next question I get, well, what if I make 45, Dan? What if I make 50? First is, great job. You had a better year than you thought you were going to have. But how does that affect your premium? You're going to owe back some of that $400. Maybe you should have only gotten $200 or $250. Well, they take that difference, they add that up times 12, and you owe that back in your taxes. It's not a penalty, it's just a truing up of the prior year. Well, how do they know that? How do they figure it out? That's the next question I get. Well, at the end of January, everybody's going to get mailed to them what's called a 1095-A form. And that literally is what you use with your taxes to reconcile last year predicted income with what you ended up making, okay? And so that form, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. That's another great reason to have a consultant, because we can get out into that marketplace for you with your consent and get you going. So look, when you have these questions and you have these concerns, anytime you could talk to somebody that this is what they do every day for a living, that's what I would recommend. So I say look me up here online at MBhealth Insurance Agency, or give me a call at 314-544-5400 and let us help you. Take care.